During the COVID-19 pandemic in May 2020, Miles Braun, the co-founder of technology company Alpha, hosts a murder mystery game at the Glass Onion, his mansion on a private island in Greece. He invites his friend group, the Disruptors, Alpha head scientist Lionel Toussaint, Connecticut Governor Claire DeBella, controversial model turned fashion designer Bertie J, men's rights streamer Duke Cody, and Asted Alpha co-founder Cassandra Andy Brand. The five friends are delivered a wooden puzzle box to decipher to find the invitation inside. The former solve the puzzle while Andy simply smashes open the box. The five travel to Miles's island, along with Bertie's assistant Peg and Duke's girlfriend Whiskey, famous Detective Benoit Blanc joins them, claiming Miles invited him as well. However, Miles privately tells Blanc he did not invite him. Nevertheless, Miles allows Blanc to stay, assuming another guest sent him their invitation. Before dinner, Miles shows off his glass sculpture collection, as well as the Mona Lisa, which he has on loan from the Louvre. Miles also reveals that the mansion is powered by Clear, a hydrogen-based alternative fuel that Alpha will soon launch, despite Lionel and Claire's knowledge that it is dangerous. Blanc solves Miles's murder mystery game immediately and privately warns Miles that the Disruptors all have motives to kill him. After an argument with the rest of the group, Andy storms off. Duke suddenly dies after drinking from Miles's glass, and the panicked group suspects Andy of attempting to poison Miles. The police are summoned but will not arrive until morning. After the group discovers Duke's pistol is missing, the power goes out, and everyone splits up. Blanc finds Andy, but an unseen assailant shoots her. Blanc gathers the group and announces that he has solved Andy's murder. An extended flashback shows that Andy actually died a week earlier, apparently by suicide. Her twin sister Helen hired Blanc to investigate. At Alpha, Andy had halted Clear's development because of its dangerous properties, so Miles had her removed as CEO. His case was aided by the Disruptors perjuring themselves to testify that Miles had single-handedly sketched out the plan for Alpha on a napkin years before. The napkin was actually Andy's work. Shortly before her death, she emailed the group a photo showing the original napkin still in her possession. Helen suspects that someone in the group killed Andy and stole the napkin to protect Miles, with Andy's death not yet public knowledge. Blanc persuaded Helen to pose as Andy at Miles's party and help him investigate. Helen helps Blanc discover motives for the Disruptors to protect Miles. Lionel and Claire have staked their reputations on Clear. Bertie needs Miles's financial assistance to handle the fallout of ignorantly employing sweatshops, and Duke is hoping for a show on Alpha News. Each of them visited Andy's home on the day she died. She searches the guests' rooms but does not find the napkin. When Helen is shot, Andy's journal in her jacket pocket stops the bullet. Blanc tells Helen to search Miles's office. Blanc deduces that Miles committed both murders. He killed Andy after learning she had the napkin, but was spotted by Duke leaving her house. During the party, Duke saw a news report of Andy's death and, realizing that Miles was responsible, attempted to blackmail him. Miles then poisoned Duke with pineapple juice, to which Duke was deathly allergic, and took Duke's pistol, with which he shot Helen. Helen locates Andy's napkin in Miles's office and reveals her identity to the group. Miles burns the napkin, eliminating the evidence, and his friends refuse to testify against him. Blanc tells Helen that he has done all he can and goes outside. In a cathartic rage, Helen destroys Miles's glass sculptures. Miles's friends watch her and eventually join in. Helen lights a bonfire and throws in a shard of Clear that Blanc had slipped her, causing the hazardous material to explode, destroying the mansion and the Mona Lisa. Realizing the painting's destruction will reveal that Clear is dangerous and ruin Miles. The group decides to testify against him. At the beach, Helen and Blank watch as police boats arrive.